Dear students, as you know that we are covering our chapter 7, that is length. So previously we have done our 3 lessons of this chapter, as this chapter contains 4 lessons. So the first lesson which we covered was meters and centimeters. The second lesson we had that was kilometers. The third lesson that we covered was millimeters, and today I'm going to teach you lesson 4, word problem. So in this lesson we are going to solve some of our word problems according to our previous lessons that were given in our course book. So let's start our lesson 4, word problem. So for solving any word problem, we have to follow 4 steps. As you need to follow these 4 steps for solving any type of word problems. So we have our first step, that is understand the problem. You have to read carefully the problem given to you and you have to understand that. Now, the second step we have, that is plan what to do. You have to plan that what do you need to do according to that word problem. Now, the third step is work out the answer. That may be correct or wrong, but you have to take out your answer. The fourth step is check. Did you answer the question? Is your answer correct? So, for solving any type of word problems, you have to follow these 4 steps. So, let's have our course book word problems. So, you have your lesson 4 problem solving, that is practice 4 solve the word problems. You may draw bar model to help you show your work clearly. That is from your course book, page number 134. So let's solve it. The first word problem we have in our course book, that is a bean sprout was 2 centimeters 7 millimeters tall in the morning. It grew 1 centimeter 4 millimeters taller by the end of the day. How tall was the bean sprout at the end of the day? So the first thing you need to do is you have to draw a bar model. Okay, so you can see that the bean sprout height was at the morning time, that was 2 centimeter and 7 millimeter, and when it grew by the end of the day, that was 1 centimeter and 4 millimeter. Now what do you need to do? That is how tall was the bean sprout at the end of the day. So for this we have to do that, we have to go for addition. We have to add 1 centimeter 4 millimeters into 2 centimeter and 7 millimeters for getting the total height of the bean sprout. So for solving this word problem, we have to follow those 4 steps which I told you before. So if you remember the first step, that was to understand the word problem. As we know that the word problem is about the height of bean sprout. So the second step was we have to plan what to do. So here we can plan to draw a bar model. So we drew a bar model. So the third step, we have to answer the question. The question is that what is the total height of bean sprout by the end of the day? So for this purpose, we can add these heights, that is 2 centimeters, 7 millimeter and 1 centimeter, 4 millimeter. So for this purpose, we have to add these. Let's go for addition. We have 2 centimeter, 7 millimeters that should be added to 1 centimeter and 4 millimeter. So the first thing you have to do, you have to convert centimeters into millimeters. We have 2 centimeters, so if 2 centimeter converted to millimeter, that is 20 millimeters. So 7 millimeter would be the same. If we add 20 millimeters into 7 millimeter, we would get 27 millimeters. Now coming towards 1 centimeter and 4 millimeters, as we know that 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters and 4 millimeter would be the same. So if we add 10 millimeters into 4 millimeters, we would get 14 millimeters. Now the next step we have to do is we have to add 27 millimeters into 14 millimeters. Let's add 27 into 14. If we add 4 into 7, we would get 11. So 1 here, 1 carry given to the next one. So 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. That is 27. If added to 14, that is 41 millimeters. So the next step we have to do is we have to convert again millimeters into centimeters. So for this purpose, you know that 4 tenths millimeters equals to 4 centimeters. So here 40 millimeters, if converted to centimeter, that would be 4 centimeter, and we have 1 millimeter, that would be the same. So we have gotten the total height of a bean sprout by the end of the day, that is 4 centimeter and 1 millimeter. As we have followed our 3 steps, so now I'm gonna follow our 4th step, that is we have to check our answer whether the answer is correct or wrong. So for doing so, we can check if our answer is correct. We have to work backward. We have to use subtraction in place of addition and addition in place of subtraction. So as we have done addition, so I'm gonna do subtraction. We have to subtract 1 centimeter 4 millimeters from 4 centimeter 1 millimeters. If we get this value, so it means our answer is correct. Let's go for subtraction. 4 centimeter 1 millimeter, and we have 1 centimeter 4 millimeters. If we subtract 1 centimeter 4 millimeters from 4 centimeter 1 millimeter, of course we would get 2 centimeter 7 millimeters. It means that our answer is correct. So here we have followed our 4 steps. You have also to follow these all 4 steps. Here we have our second problem, that is Aisha's towel was 30 centimeters long at first. It shrank 1 centimeter 2 millimeters after washing. How long was Aisha's towel after washing? So here I have drew a bar model for you. So the rest you have to do yourself on your neat notebooks. As I did first one for you, you have to do that question as well on your notebooks. So here I have just given you an example of or a bar model of this question. So the rest you have to do this question yourself. Let's go for the next question. The distance around a running track is 400 meters. Anna ran around the track 6 times. What is the total distance she ran? Express your answer in kilometers and meters. Question number 4. May has 112 meters of cloth. She made 4 similar dresses for her sisters. What is the total length of cloth she used to make each dress? Number 5. The total distance traveled by 2 trucks and a car is 9 kilometers 670 meters. If the distance traveled by each truck is 4 kilometers, what is the distance traveled by the car? Here we have our question 6. Jack is 1 meter 32 centimeters tall. He is 43 centimeters shorter than his father. What is their total height? So here the first thing we need to do, that is we have to understand the problem. Now what does the problem is asking us? So here the height of Jack is given. The first thing we have to do is we have to find the height of Jack's father. That could be taken by adding 43 centimeter into 1 meter 32 centimeters. So here the first thing you have to do is you have to understand the question. The second thing you have to do, that is you have to plan what to do. Your planning could be your bar model. If you draw a bar model, you would understand the answer. The third step you have to follow, that is you have to take out your answer. You have to go for your answer. And the fourth and the last step you have to follow, that is you have to check your answer. Here is a note for you that question number 5 and question number 6 are 2-step word problems. In these questions you have to follow 2 steps. You have to go for 2 steps. So the first step in question number 6 is we have to add 43 centimeters into 1 meter 32 centimeters. For getting the height of Jack's father. Now, the second one is what is their total height. Then we have to add Jack's height into Jack's father's height. So that is our second step. 1 meter 32 centimeter should be added to 43 centimeter. Let's add 1 meter 32 centimeter. If we add 43, so 3 and 2 we would get 5, 3 into 4 that is 7, and 1. So if we add 1 meter 32 centimeters into 43 centimeters, we would get 1 meter 75 centimeters. It means that the height of Jack's father is 1 meter 75 centimeter. That is our first step. So let's go for the second step. That is, we have to find the total height of Jack and his father. So the Jack's height is 1 meter 32 centimeter and Jack's father's height is 1 meter 75 centimeters. Let's add 1 meter 32 centimeters into, let me clean this area. So yeah, let's add the height of Jack's father, that is 1 meter 75 centimeters. So the first thing we have to do is we have to convert meters into centimeters. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters, so this value is equals to 132 centimeters. And here we have 1 meter and 75 centimeters. That is 1 meter means 100 centimeters. So 1 meter 75 centimeters, if converted to centimeter, that is 175 centimeters. So let's add 132 centimeters into 175 centimeters. If we add, let's add 175 centimeters into 132 centimeters. 2 if added to 5, that would be 7. 3 into 7, that would be 10. So 1 carry given here. So 1, 2 and 3. We have we have 307 centimeters if we add 132 into 170. So 307 centimeters if converted to meters. So we have to convert 307 centimeters into meters. For this purpose, the first thing we have to do is we have to check that 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. So here we have 300 centimeters. So if it converted to meters, we would get 3 meter and 7 centimeters. So the heights of Jack and his father, the total height of Jack and his father, that is 3 meter and 7 centimeters. So here we have gotten our answer. That is our second step, and this one is our first step. So for question number 5 also you have to go for 2-step word problem. So let's check our answer that it is correct or wrong. For checking, you have to subtract 1 meter 75 centimeters from 3 meter and 7 centimeters. So if you subtract and you get this value, it means that your answer is correct. So these all 6 questions you have to do on your notebooks, as I will check. This is your homework, and plus presentation carries 5 marks, so each of the students should record their presentation videos and they should send me. Okay, thank you.